Even though my confession may not immediately resonate with you, I want you to know that I wish you nothing but happiness in this life. My hope is that your days are filled with moments of joy, success, and warmth. You deserve all the beauty this world has to offer, and I sincerely wish that every step you take leads you toward the fulfillment of your dreams. It would mean the world to me to be included in your future plans and projects, even in the smallest way. Your journey is one I would love to be a part of, to share in both your triumphs and the moments of growth that shape who you are. Congratulations, my dear. May this moment in your life be one that brings you incredible happiness today and for many, many years to come. And perhaps, next year, on this very day, I will be able to write you another love letter, but this time with a different title, one written from the perspective of your boyfriend. Until then, allow me to send you a kiss, filled with all the tenderness and sincerity I can muster. If I wanted to seduce you, and believe me, this thought crosses my mind often, I could easily list a myriad of reasons why I am so irresistibly drawn to you. I could begin by telling you that the mere idea of being in the presence of a woman as elegant, feminine, and captivatingly fragrant as you sends shivers through me. You possess a natural grace that seems to flow effortlessly from within, something so rare and yet so enchanting that it's impossible not to be mesmerized by your aura. Your elegance is not just in the way you dress, though that alone is striking. It is in every movement you make, in the way you carry yourself, the way your presence commands attention without demanding it. Your perfume, subtle yet distinct, lingers long after you've passed by, leaving behind a trace of something unforgettable. But seduction, for me, goes beyond the superficial. If I were truly to attempt seducing you, I would speak of the qualities that lie beneath the surface. Yes, your clothing may be beautiful and your curves undeniably alluring, but there is something far deeper that draws me in, something more profound than what can be seen at first glance. It's the accessory you always wear, the one that makes you even more captivating than any outfit ever could, your smile. It's not just any smile, though. It's a true smile, one that radiates warmth, sincerity, and an openness that seems to invite the world in. This smile of yours has a way of brightening up the spaces around you, whether it's an elegant restaurant, a charming cafe, or even a quiet corner where you sit with a book. It's a smile that could cheer up the darkest of days, and I am certain it has done so for many people without you even realizing it. All of this, your charm, your elegance, your warmth, has worked its magic on me. It has touched not only my soul but also my heart. At first, I found myself intrigued, then enchanted, and now I am deeply affected. I no longer have any doubts about what I feel. I have come to the realization that not only am I capable of falling in love with you, but I am already well on my way. It would be nothing short of foolish for me not to fall head over heels for a woman as marvelous as you. May I take you to dinner, my dear? I ask this with the utmost sincerity, knowing full well that this is no ordinary invitation. I'm not simply asking to share a meal with you, though that in itself would be an absolute pleasure. What I am truly asking for is the opportunity to show you, in person, the depth of my feelings for you. By now, you must have realized that my interest in you goes far beyond friendship. I find that when I look at you, I see more than just a casual greeting, more than a simple good morning, good afternoon, or see you tomorrow. What I see is possibility, a future in which we are more than just acquaintances or friends. But I also understand that perhaps you haven't fully noticed this yet. You may have been a bit distracted, lost in the flurry of life's demands. That is why I've decided to make my special interest in you a little more obvious by sending you this letter along with a small present. It's a simple gift, I know, but it is given with the purest intentions and the best feelings my heart has to offer. I hope that when you receive it, you will see it as a symbol of the affection I hold for you. You have touched my heart in ways I can't fully explain, and I will always see in you a sensitive and incredibly feminine woman, one who is deserving of all the care and admiration the world has to offer. This letter is my way of sharing with you a glimpse of how I feel, and I hope that in time, you will come to see that my interest in you is genuine and deep, and that it goes far beyond simple admiration. Would you do me the honor of allowing me to show you more? Something raw, something passionate, love that breathes, that moves, that sways in every direction. I need someone who can see that, who can feel the effort, the sacrifice, the heart I pour into them. I need someone who will recognize the hard work I put into loving them with everything I have. Every fiber of my being bends toward that love, but lately, I feel like it's all going unnoticed, unappreciated, taken for granted. Sometimes I wonder, am I invisible? Does all that I do for you just fall into the void, unnoticed and unreciprocated? I've broken my back, both physically and emotionally. I've stayed up late, worn myself out mentally and emotionally, trying to give you something beautiful, something special, a romantic dinner, a kind word, an outstretched hand, anything to remind you that you are loved. I've spent money I didn't even have just to surprise you with something small but thoughtful. And what do I get in return? You turn away. You lie. You say you're tired, that you're just going to sleep. You drift into some other dimension, leaving me here, questioning whether you're being truthful. Because, right now, I'm beginning to wonder if that's even the truth. I'm questioning everything, questioning my love for you, questioning my worth, questioning why I continue to try. How blind can I be? You're right in one sense, love does make people blind. But it's not really blindness, is it? Not when it feels like everything we've gone through has been cast aside, discarded like it didn't mean anything. We've been through so much together, and for what? To let it all unravel? To let love be something we just take for granted, like it's a given, not something to be nourished and protected? I know what I feel for you is real. I love you. I've sacrificed so much for that love, given up parts of myself that I can never get back. I've lost pieces of who I was just to hold on to us, just to make you feel seen, heard, understood. I've devoted endless days to trying to lift you up, to help you work through the heavy clouds of depression you speak of, to stand by you even when the weight of your own demons feels like too much to bear. I've stayed when it would have been easier to walk away. I've endured the storms, even though the lightning strikes too close to my heart. Every day, I make a conscious effort to be there for you. Even when I have my own battles to fight, my own pain to endure, I prioritize you. I make sure I'm home on time, ready to talk, ready to listen, ready to love. I give up moments that are meant for me, time I could use to heal, to rest, just to be with you, to make sure you don't feel alone. But what do I get back in return? Lies. Repeated, empty lies. You keep lying to me, and I keep forgiving you, hoping that one day, you'll see what you're doing. Hoping that one day, you'll realize how much I've been giving, how much of myself I've poured into this love. But how long can I wait for that day to come? Why does it feel like nobody loves me? Why, when I ask you for the truth, do you get angry? Why is it so hard for you to just be honest with me? I don't understand. I'm trying to make sense of it all, but the more I question, the more confused I become. Is it me? Am I the fool here? Am I foolish for loving someone like you, someone who seems so incapable of giving back what they receive? I feel like I'm losing myself in this love. I feel like I'm pouring all of my energy, all of my light, into a black hole that gives nothing back. And I keep wondering, how much more of myself can I give before there's nothing left? Before I am completely empty, drained of everything that made me who I was before I fell in love with you? I want to believe in you. I want to believe that this love can be saved, that all the sacrifices I've made haven't been in vain. But I can't do it alone. I can't keep giving while you take and take, without even acknowledging what you're taking from me. Please, God, give me the answer. Give me a sign, something to tell me if this is worth fighting for. Because I'm losing hope. I'm losing faith in this love, and I'm losing faith in myself. I can't keep giving everything I have only to be met with lies, with indifference, with silence. I need to know if this is love or if I'm just a fool. A fool for loving someone who can't, or won't, love me back in the same way. I'm standing at the edge, praying for an answer, because I can't keep giving my love away without knowing if it will ever be returned.